Hello, and welcome to 10-Minute Mastery. This session will cover debits and credits. This is part 1. Make it make sense. By the end of this 10-minute mastery, you will be able to summarize the meaning of debits and credits in accounting. But first, forget about your checkbooks. For the purposes of your accounting courses, forget about debits and credits as you associate them with your checkbook. That's right, I said forget about your checkbooks. Why? Because in your checkbooks, debits mean decrease and credits mean increase. This is not necessarily true in accounting. So forget about those checkbooks. To be successful in accounting, you absolutely must understand debits and credits. Yes, it's a little weird, but it's not that complicated. Just trust me. Let's forget about those checkbooks and let's learn a new meaning of debits and credits. To help with your learning, let's go through a series of questions pertaining to debits and credits. Are they good or bad? Debits and credits are neither good nor bad. Do they mean increase or decrease? Debits and credits do not mean increase or decrease. Do they mean favorable or unfavorable? Debits and credits are neither favorable nor unfavorable. Do they mean left and right? Yes. Debit only means left. Credit only means right. Here on the T account, the left side is the debit side, and on the other side is the right side, which is the credit side. Debit means left, credit means right. They have no other meaning. Additionally, for every debit, there must be a credit. Again, for every debit, there must be a credit. So debits and credits, both of which causes increases and decreases in accounts, depend on the type of the account. So the account matters. Let's dive into this a bit more. Amounts written on the credit side of these accounts will increase the accounts. These include liabilities, owner's equity, common stock, retained earnings, and revenues. On the flip side, amounts written on the debit side of these accounts will increase the accounts. That's right. Written on the debit side will increase the assets, expenses, and dividends. But first, what is a T account? A T account is the accounting equation which can be represented with an accounting device, and it is used to analyze business transactions. This is a T account here. You can see it represents the accounting equation. Assets equals liabilities plus owner's equity. Here's a T account. And you can see this looks like the letter T. Let's review what we have learned so far. Amounts written on the debit side of the assets, expenses, and dividends accounts will increase those accounts. Here's an example of cash. Cash is an asset. Here's an example of an expense account. With these two accounts, debits will increase the account, while a credit entry will decrease the account. Amounts written on the credit side of liabilities, owner's equity, common stock, retained earnings, and revenues will increase these accounts. Here's an example. Owner's equity. A debit to this account will decrease the account, while a credit entry will increase this account. Interesting, right? Here are some more examples. Assets and expenses are increased with a debit and decreased with a credit. Owner's equity is decreased with a debit and increased with a credit. Here's one bit to take with you throughout the class, and maybe this will make it a bit easier. Check out this quote. Debit all that comes in and credit all that goes out. Keep this in mind. Let's review what we know again. Since debits and credits seem to be a new animal for every beginning accounting student. Debit all that comes in and credit all that goes out. Debit only means left, credit only means right. This is your T account. And you can see there, the debit side is the left side and the credit side is the right side. Forget about debits and credits as we apply them to our checkbooks. Debits and credits are neither good nor bad. Debits and credits do not mean increase or decrease. And debits and credits are neither favorable nor unfavorable. And for every debit, there must be a credit. We'll learn more about debits and credits in the next several parts. Be sure to view those videos. And thank you for viewing. Please feel free to leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like.